hello, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Salem Coven members who are seeing this first. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. And if you haven't already connected with me over on Patreon, it's completely free to join and you'll still get some perks. I'll occasionally drop a YouTube video there early, or I'll make one of the videos that was previously accessible for the Salem Coven members accessible for everyone. If YouTube ever takes down a video after I post it, it will be available for free on Patreon, plus it's ad free. However, if you are interested, you can join the Salem Coven members who get early access to all of my content. They're usually at least a month ahead, if not more, of YouTube. You also get extended versions, access to exclusive content, things that I either can't put on YouTube or I'll have to blur for YouTube, like official music videos, documentaries, requested live performances, interviews. Plus you'll get more weigh in on what I do next through our Google Forms and voting polls, our Salem Coven group chat. All the information will be in the description below. Today we are doing something that I feel like is a long time coming. I started this channel with a deep dive through Kendrick's discography, so it feels really full circle and fitting to have this next installment in our Introduction to series be Tupac. If you aren't familiar with the series, the Salem Coven members helped me get 3 or 4 songs from an artist, ideally throughout their career, just to kind of introduce me to them, have like a little bit of a highlight reel, if you will. That doesn't mean that we won't get to a full deep dive of the discography in the future, but just kind of a until then. My knowledge, I don't think that I've heard a full Tupac song all the way through. I could definitely be wrong. I feel like I would have had to have, but I'm just excited to get to experience just him focused, you know? So we have 4 songs today. The first one we're starting with, Cannot Express. It's gotta be one of the top ones that I have been curious about and that has been so highly requested since probably my second video I posted about Kendrick, which was the Sing About Me, I'm Dying of Thirst reaction, which I believe has a callback to this particular song. I mean, I hate to say excited because I feel like the content's probably it's probably gonna be gut-wrenching, but I've also just been so curious about this song for so long. It's been over a year to get to this, so I'm afraid, if I'm being honest, because I can only imagine, given that song's context, I'm trying to prepare myself is basically what I'm saying. This came out in 1991. Is that him or is that someone else? I feel like I should know that. Before we get really into this, let me just make sure, is this all him? Is it not? Let me look. Okay, so that is someone else, Dave Hollister. All right, let me get back over to Apple.
Got a baby, but Brenda's barely got a brain. A damn shame, the girl can hardly spell her name.
That's not our problem, that's up to Brenda's family.
Well, let me show you how it affects our whole community. Now, Brenda really never knew her moms, and her dad was a junkie putting death into his arms. It's sad, cause I bet Brenda doesn't even know. Just cause you're in the ghetto doesn't mean you can't grow. But oh, that's a thought, my own revelation. Do whatever it takes to resist the temptation. Brenda got herself a boyfriend. Her boyfriend was a cousin, now let's watch the joy. And she tried to hide her pregnancy from a family who really didn't care to see or give a damn if she went out and had a church of kids. As long as when the check came, they got first dibs.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be bad, but oh, I love the voice change with the quote, "That's not our problem, that's up to Brenda's family." Well, let me show you how it affects our whole community. And I also just love just because you're in the ghetto doesn't mean that you can't grow. But oh, that's a thought, my own revelation. do whatever it takes to resist temptation.
Now Brenda's belly's getting bigger, but no one seems to notice any change in her figure. She's 12 years old and she's having a baby, in love with a molester who's sexing her crazy. And yeah, and also thinks that'll be with her forever, and dreams of a world with the two of them are together. Whatever, he left her and she had the baby solo. She had it on the bathroom floor and didn't know, so she didn't know what to throw away and what to keep. She wrapped the baby up and threw him in the trash. She wrapped the baby up and threw him in the trash. I guess she thought she'd get away, wouldn't hear the cries. She didn't realize how much the little baby had her eyes. Now the baby's in the trash, he bawling. Mama can't help her, but it hurts to hear her calling. Brenda wants to run away. Mama say you're making me lose pay, and social work is here every day. Now Brenda's gotta make her own way. Can't go to a family, they won't let her stay. No money, no babysitter, she couldn't keep a job. She tried to sell crack, but ended up getting robbed. So now what's next? It ain't nothing left to sell. So she sees sex as a way of leaving hell.
She's a baby. She's a baby all on her own.
So now what's next? It ain't nothing left to sell. So she sees sex as a way of leaving hell. It's paying the rent, so she really can't complain. Prostitute fam, swing. And Brenda's her name, she's got a baby.
I just don't. Oh, sometimes this world, guys, sometimes this world. Because this happens every single day. Oh, I think, oh God. Thinking about this being in 1991 and then sitting here in 2026, it just, I think what compounds it, like even at the time, I would have felt the same, you know. I mean, granted, this was before I was born, but I'm saying, like, I don't want to minimize its impact at that point. I'm sure it would have been profound in it, but it's like, I guess what I'm getting at is when you add on top of that how much time has passed since then, and then just thinking about that amount of time, and it feels like nothing's changed. Fang, honey, can I help you? Meow. That's a very sad meow. Hello. Oh, okay. Can I help you? Baby, you have a kitty door. You can... Okay. What? It's okay. Why don't you just lay down right there? Huh? Okay, or not. It's just... Huh? What, baby? What? And just to see where we're at today, it's the socioeconomic class division, it's the racism, it's the lack of accountability, it's people and children, it's children being put in this position. You know, it's a lack of caring for each other. It's the judgment, it's the lack of understanding and the cycles that get perpetuated by the system itself. And it's the propaganda around social safety nets and social programs. I mean, the list just goes on, and it's just, I don't know, for me personally, like, it's so hard to hear this. And then it's not that I think progress is going to be some pure utopia, but it just really hits you. I don't want to minimize that there has been progress, but then it's also having to acknowledge how much regression can happen so quickly. And not to say that we had made near the leaps and bounds we should have made by, today, but it's like just the little bits that we had. And just to watch that continue to be pulled back. I mean, I could go on and on. It was just so incredibly well done. The storytelling, for him to be able to evoke the image and to tell the story in such a small amount of time, and yet it encompasses so much, like that type of storytelling is just, I mean, that's everything. I mean, truly, that's just the storytellers of our world who can communicate that through their poetry, through their music, through their art, just whatever form their art takes, to be able to evoke such an emotion, to paint such a vivid picture, to be able to mirror the world in such a succinct way is just, yeah. Mm. I don't even know how to move on from that. I know I was doing them in chronological order, but I honestly wish that one probably would have been last, because I'm like, how do you just go to the next like song after that? You know what I mean? I just feel like I need to like sit in it. You know what I mean? And the vocals. Oh my gosh. I like the tone of his voice a lot, but those additional vocals, I didn't see anything about someone else, so I think I must have missed it, because I don't know. Let me look at the actual credits, because it sounded like there was like a feminine vocal too. Dave Hollister, Renice Levis. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. And then Money B. Absolutely stunning. I'm in the credits. Brenda's Got a Baby remixes. Brenda by Tyler, the Creator? What? Maybe unreleased? Sorry, that just took me off guard. I was like, wait, what? Baby, honey, the kitty door is still open for you. You can go out at any time. Jeez. Training these cats on this door so I don't get interrupted anymore. Work in progress. I feel like, I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm just kind of talking at this point, but I don't know. Part of me feels like I didn't talk about it enough, but it's like I'm genuinely still processing. And that's like the hard thing about first reactions is like sometimes you just don't know how you're going to react. You know what I mean? You just react. And so there's this part of me that's like, I didn't even really break down the lyrics. Like, but I'm like, but his storytelling, it speaks for itself. Like there's, I don't know. I know I need to move on, but I'm just still here processing. Okay, I mean, I guess we have to move on, but I don't know. Part of me feels like I didn't do the song like justice, but it's like, how do you even, I guess the last thing I will say is just understanding that through line. I just want to talk about this because I feel like it's relevant to this channel, but I don't want to minimize or I guess pull focus from Tupac, who wrote this incredible piece of art, but I just still feel like it's relevant to at least say, see Kendrick later on pick up that baton, carry this song's legacy. It just, I hate to say it's beautiful because it's not. Like, it's not that you have to do that, you know? But I mean in the way of creating art with the pain, with these stories, continuing to voice these things. That part of it, you know, like a legacy being continued in a new way. Again, not to minimize either one or to compare, or I mean that in like the most respectful way. You know what I mean? There's just something so like poetic and beautiful while also being heartbreaking. Go ahead and go to the next one, which is, my brain is mush at this point already, and I'm one song in. Dear Mama, which is 1995. Oh, that's pretty.
You all appreciate it. When I
Is this to his, so this is to his mom? I mean, I should have known that from the title, but you are appreciated. That's how it starts. That's beautiful.
young, me and my mama had beef, 17 years old, kicked out on the streets. Though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. Ain't a woman alive that could take my mama's place. Suspended from school, I'm scared to go home. I was a fool with the big boys, breaking all the rules. Shed tears with my baby sister. Over the years, we was poor than other little kids. And even though we had different daddies, the same drama when things went wrong, we blame mama. I reminisce on the stress I caused. It was hell, hugging on my mama from a jail cell. And who thinking elementary? Hey, I see the penitentiary one day. Running from the police, that's right. Mama catch me, put a whooping to my backside. And even as a crack fiend, mama, you always was a black queen, mama. I finally understand, for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You always was committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it, there's no way I can pay you back. But the plan is to show you that I understand.
Oh, hello, little spider. I don't really love that you're on the ceiling and you're distracting. The sequence of that song, and then now we have, is every song gonna make me emotional and teary-eyed? Because I don't know that I don't know I can go through 4 of these. Truly, I don't know if I can go through 4 of these. This is so beautiful for so many reasons. It's gratitude, it's love, accountability of your own actions, that you understand the impact more in hindsight. And then it's also the grace and understanding that parents aren't perfect and they're imperfect people, and they also have their own traumas and burdens to bear. Everyone's story is different, and this isn't, you know, there are some things that can't be forgiven. I don't think that blood equates to unconditional loyalty. I don't think that's a fair expectation to put on people. I think there's, you know, boundaries there. But my point is that general understanding that your parents are still humans, and him showing the grace for his mom of saying, and even as a crack fiend, mama, you was always a black queen, mama. Oh, that understanding. I finally understand, for a woman it ain't easy trying to raise a man. You was always committed, a poor single mother on welfare. Tell me how you did it. Even having not only the grace for the mistakes that were made, but also the admiration for things that maybe you couldn't see at the time. There's no way I can pay you back, but the plan is to show you that I understand. It's like, I'm gonna show you with my actions. Oh.
There's no way I can pay you back, but the plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you, sweet dear mama? Place no one above you, you all appreciate it. Don't you know we love you? Now ain't nobody tell us it was fair. No love from my daddy, cause the coward wasn't there. Passed away and I didn't cry, cause my anger wouldn't let me feel for a stranger. They say I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. I hung around with the thugs, and even though they sold drugs, they showed a young brother love. I moved out and started really hanging. I needed money of my own, so I started slanging. I ain't guilty, cause even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love.
Oh. Oh my God, his storytelling. Also, the sound of this is so both of the songs so far have had such beautiful music to accompany it, vocal, like it's just, I love it. I mean, he's just telling you so much about him and his story and his life and just like such a small fight. I mean, we're 2 minutes and 11 seconds into this and you feel like you already know so much. I say, I'm wrong and I'm heartless, but all along I was looking for a father, he was gone. And then showing his perspective, maybe these things that are not viewed as good things, but what he was able to do with it. You know what I mean? I ain't guilty because even though I sell rocks, it feels good putting money in your mailbox.
It feels good putting money in your mailbox. I love paying rent when the rent's due. I hope you got the diamond necklace that I sent to you. Cause when I was low, you was there for me. You never left me alone because you cared for me. And I can see you coming home after work late. You're in the kitchen trying to fix us a hot plate. You're just working with the scraps you was given. And mama made miracles every Thanksgiving. But now the road got rough, you're alone. You're trying to raise 2 bad kids on your own. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Oh.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
And dear mama,
place no one above you,
you all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you?
Pour out some liquor and I reminisce. Cause through the drama I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I was sick as a little kid, to keep me happy there's no limit to the things you did. And all my childhood memories are full of all the sweet things you did for me. And even though I act crazy, I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. There are no words that can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always stayed real. And I appreciate how you raised me and all the extra love that you gave me. I wish I could take the pain away. If you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. Everything will be alright if you hold on. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. And there's no way I can pay you back. But my plan is to show you that I understand. You all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
Dear mama,
place no one above you, sweet
you all appreciate it.
Don't you know we love you, sweet
And dear mama, dear mama,
Oh my God, that's beautiful. The instrumentation, everything. Oh, what a beautiful like song. Because through the drama, I can always depend on my mama. And when it seems that I'm hopeless, you say the words that can get me back in focus. When I was sick, and it's the way he paints the story, jumping to different points in his life, but still keeping it so able to follow. I want to preface by saying I'm not trying to minimize or say it's simplistic. Of course, it is a talent to do things with this crazy, but it is a talent to be able to build a full story in a short form of a song. And to be able to talk about all encompassing of like the relationship with your mom, touching on key points that have very specific details to make you as the listener picture their life and all the things, like, you know that mom that sacrificed, that came home late. You saw that mom struggle. You never kept a secret, always stayed real. You showed up and you were transparent with me, and like we grew together in a way. But to be able to do that type of storytelling to where you can follow it, you're not lost and you're jumping time and encapsulating so much, and to be able to make it that it's still, you're fully able to follow it as the listener, that is such like beautiful storytelling. When I was sick as a little kid, to keep me happy, there's no limit to the things you did. And all of my childhood memories are full of sweet things you did for me. And even though I act crazy, I love the way he said crazy. I gotta thank the Lord that you made me. There are no words I can express how I feel. You never kept a secret, always kept it real, and I appreciate how you raised me, all the extra love that you gave me. I wish I could take the pain away. And then this, if you can make it through the night, there's a brighter day. It almost sounds like something she told him. You know what I mean? That's what it feels like. Everything will be all right if you hold on. It's a struggle every day, gotta roll on. Those 3 lines feel like he's repeating words that she taught him. And especially when you think about how it progressed, talking about a different point in his life, you know, like at the beginning of the song, him saying, kicked me on the streets, though back at the time, I never thought I'd see her face. There was a point in time that was your relationship. And then look at all of this. Like, what a beautiful way to also pay tribute to the journey that got to this. Oh, wow. That's stunning. God, these are such great songs, guys. Okay, I know we need to move on, but I'm just like still hung up on the first and now the second song. What do we have next? Ambitionz as a ridah? Is that, I don't know if that's how you pronounce that right. 1996. Oh, as a ridah, like a writer? I guess that makes sense. It was an opening track for the album.
I won't deny it, I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Got the police busting that.
Oh, this is already very different. Also, I don't know why the audio is so low for me. Let me turn this up.
I won't deny it, I'm a straight rider. You don't wanna fuck with me. Got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to a G.
Oh. The tone of his voice, the beat, like it's so, even though this is obviously very different than the last 2 tracks and is, I don't know what the right word would be, y'all know that's not my forte, but harder, more like, you know, like a little bit darker, but it's not overwhelming either. And it could have easily been, but it's like he's still staying so, I guess like the balance between his vocal and the music I really like, because he just slides over it and it enhances but doesn't overpower at any point. And I really like that. So the sound, incredible. Also, was he with Death Row? Because that was capitalized. So I'm thinking that that's label call out. Also, I love the idea of like rider like ride or die, writer, but then also writer. I love that. I loved the let's get ready to rumble. That is such a cool production choice. Speaking of production, the way his vocal pans and it almost feels it like the different voices that's used, different tone, different like volume level almost. It's like he's whispering and then he's more, it's like more forward. It created such immersive experience. Felt like he's like behind you talking. The production, I can't say enough good things about it. I'm obsessed with it. It does kind of feel like we're talking about life, but we're also talking about the music industry. And I don't know if I'm just making that assumption, but I kind of feel like that would make sense to me. I guess the best way to say it is like, I think the other reason why I think writer is like, yeah, we're talking about life, but I also feel like we're talking about the industry. And the fact that it's the way he's saying ridah, it's like, it can be both. And I love that. And I don't know if that's what I'm supposed to be getting out of it or if I'm just making that, but I love it. Born rough and rugged, addressing the mass public. His ad-libs too, like the ha ha ha. And there was this one that I really liked. It was towards the end where I stopped. I'll see if I can find it in a second. But to the mass, my attitude was fuck it because motherfuckers love it. I love that. To be a soldier must maintain composure at ease. Sir, 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 stop. Though life is complicated, only what you make it to be. And my ambitions as a ridah. Can't trust a bitch in the business, so I got with death row. That, yeah. Yeah, now these money-hungry bitches getting suspicious. Started plotting and planning and scheme to come and trick us. But be on point and game tight. Got problems, then handle it, motherfuckers see me. I also loved the got problems, then handle it, motherfuckers see me. These is jealous. Cause deep in their heart, they wanna be me. Oh, I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go back just a little bit. Oh, wait, what was that one ad-lib I wanted?
Thug niggas be on point and game tight. We psyching Bogart, strapped up the same night. Got problems, then handle it, motherfuckers see me. These niggas is jealous, too deep in their
Maybe I didn't go back far enough.
And now you got me right beside you. Hoping you listen, I catch you paying attention to my ambitions as a rider. I'm a straight rider. My ambitions as a rider. It was my only wish to rise above these jealous coward motherfuckers I despise. When it's time to ride, I was the first off the side. Give me the 9. I'm ready to die right here tonight and motherfuck they life. That's what they screaming as they drill me, but I'm hard to kill. So open fire so you can kill me, witness my steel. Spitting it adversaries, envious and after me. I'd rather die before they capture me. Watch me bleed. Mama come rescue me, I'm suicidal, thinking thoughts. I'm innocent, said every bullet's flying when I'm caught. Fuck doing jail time, better days sacrifice. Don't get a chance to do me like they did my nigga tight. Thug it for life, and if you right, the nigga die for it. Let the motherfuckers try, at least you try for it. When it's time to die, to be a man to pick the way you lead. Fuck peace and the police, my ambitions as a rider. I'm a straight rider.
Oh, that verse. You know, listening, I had the same thing with when we did the introduction to Mac Miller. And maybe this is just a me problem because I wasn't listening to this at the time. You know what I mean? So I can only take this in hindsight, knowing what I know, you know, and like knowing that he passed and knowing how he passed. I'm only bringing this up because it's not to say anything about the song. It has nothing to do with that. It's just like me listening to it today is hard for me. I'm not able to separate that, you know? You want to be like, oh yes, but the reality is hard not to keep in mind for me personally and knowing what was to come. It does sound so good. It was my only wish to rise. I love that. Above these jealous coward motherfuckers I despise. When it's time to ride, I was given the first off the side, give me the 9. I was ready to die right here tonight and motherfuck they life. So I do have a question. Is this section referring to what happened prior to like when he, like the whole, I'm trying to remember. I know a little bit. I don't know if I have the story right. I know he went to jail. Did he go? Because like the way this makes it sound is like, is the incident where he got shot the same incident like before he was like the first time? Was that the same time or is that not right? It's just the way the lyrics made it sound. It made it sound like that. And that sounds vaguely familiar, but I don't know if that's just because I'm hearing the song and my brain's like making that make sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but Because it says, got the police busting at me, but they can't do nothing to a G. My murderous lyrics equipped with spirits of thugs before me. Oh, I didn't even get that. Oh, I love that line. Especially when I think about it in the context of Kendrick. What was that one interview where he was talking about, was that during To Pimp a Butterfly or was that something else? Damn. But where he was talking about, I don't even know where it comes from. Sometimes I feel like I'm just like the mouthpiece essentially. And that's what that sounds like. Ooh. Pay off the block, evade the cops because I know they coming for me. Wait, I'm too far. Wait, right? Did I go too far? Oh, no wonder I didn't recognize that line. I hadn't heard it. Well, sorry, my bad. Spoiled that for myself. I was like, oh my God, I'm surprised that line didn't stick out to me because you haven't heard it yet. I didn't realize Apple had moved my lyrics back down. Okay, let me go back up. Sorry. That's what they screaming as, they drill me, but I'm hard to kill. So open fire, I see you. And again, I mean, I guess maybe the better way for me to look at the song is to try to think about it more in the context of the industry versus like life. So that way I can kind of separate that feeling a little bit. So open fire, I see you kill me, witness my steel, spitting adversaries envious after me. I'd rather die before they capture me, watch me bleed. This though, mama come rescue me. I'm suicidal thinking thoughts. And that coming after dear mama, I'm innocent, so there'll be bullets flying when I'm caught. Fuck doing jail time, better day sacrifice. That's where I was like, are we talking about, yes, could it be talking about the music industry and people, yes, okay, but I hate to say real life because like music industry for an artist is real life, but I hope you know what I'm saying. Is that talking about an actual event where it's like, I'm innocent, so there'll be bullets flying when I'm caught? Well, I guess maybe not. Maybe he's just meaning that like, if that came. So maybe that isn't about like actual event of him being arrested. Well, wait, hold on. This was 1996. Hadn't he already been in jail by then? I don't want to spoil too much, but I think I need my timeline because I didn't know that's what he went to jail for. I don't know why I thought it was about, for some reason I thought it was about like a gun thing. I don't know why I thought that. But okay, that aside, it was February 1995 and he was released in October. So this was after that. Okay, so this was like in hindsight. Okay. That helps me a little bit. Fuck doing jail. Okay. I'm with you now. Okay, so ignore my earlier question about was this related? Okay, let the other brothers try. At least you tried for it. When it's time to die, to be a man and pick the way you leave. Fuck the peace and the police. My ambitions is a ridah. Now it's coming back to me. Yeah, didn't he have some like issues with like, he had industry issues too, right? Like people like took stuff and like people like on his team betrayed. I really should have I really should have rechecked in with you guys about this. I'm sorry. I hate to spoil too much, but I wish I would have on this because I'm it's like pieces are coming back to me, but of like things that I know, but I just like don't remember enough to be solid in it. Oh, that was so good though. Oh my gosh. It's these threads of words. And like again, it's probably I understand that like it's me like connecting things and stuff like that too, but still, it's just like knowing what I know from the Kendrick journey and then seeing things like, but I'm back reincarnated. Like, you know, I love the word menace. So I just really like that. Okay, let me go back. Cadence of it. My murderous lyrics equipped with my spirits of thugs before me. Pay off the block, evade the cops because I know they coming for me. I've been hesitant to reappear, been away from years, and now I'm back. My adversary's been reduced to tears. Love that. Question my methods to switch up speeds, which is interesting because I wonder with the difference in delivery here, and I'm not saying obviously I haven't heard those other two albums, so I have no idea if this is different from other stuff, but it's definitely different from those two songs that we heard earlier. Kind of playing into it is really cool. I'm glad we did these songs, even though my mind is still on, especially Brenda's Got a Baby. But it is interesting to hear this and then think about those past two songs and how different they did sound. Question my methods to switch up speeds. Sure as some bitches bleed. Fill the fire of my mother's corrupted seed that is an insane line. And I love it. Blast me, but they didn't finish. Didn't diminish my powers. And then, so now I'm back to be a motherfucking menace. And if that, I love that. They cowards. That's why they tried to set me up. Had bitch ass on my team, so indeed they wet me up. So it was bigger than just like industry contract type deal. Like this was set him up for something legally to take him down. Now that I'm saying that out loud, yes, that does sound vaguely familiar. Again, I keep questioning it because I'm like, is this just like bias because I'm hearing it, my brain's filling in those pieces? But I do feel like that's something I knew. Okay, but I'm back reincarnated, incarcerated at the time. I contemplate the way that God made it. Lace them up with lyrics that's legendary, music mercenary. This whole thing right here, I'm obsessed. It's incredible. Not that you guys need me to tell you that clearly. But for money, I'll have these motherfuckers buried. I'm getting much mail in jail telling me to kill it. Knowing when I get out, they gonna feel it. Witness the realist of how did he say that? Wait, where am I at? No, I've gone this far. I don't even know how he said that. It's like who dash and then ridah when I put the shit inside. The cry from all your people when they find you. Just remind you, my history'll prove authentic. History'll, like how it's all in one. I liked that. Revenge on them that played me and all the cowards that was down with it. Now it's your right beside you, hoping you listening. Wait, was I there? No, I heard this. I think I just clicked on the lyrics, right? Guys, did I screw this reaction up? I swear. Okay, wait. I think I just went back up and to keep it from scrolling down, I clicked on it because I swear I've heard this. No, I did hear it. Right? Oh, shit. I'm just gonna go from here.
But I'm back, reincarnated, incarcerated at the time I called the breakaway to God made it. Listen with lyrics that's legendary, musical mercenary for money. I had these motherfuckers buried. Getting much mad at jail, niggas telling me to kill it. Knowing when I get out, they gon' feel it. Witness the realest of who rider when I put the shit inside. Just rise from all your people when they find you. What's reminded, my history of proof authentic. Revenge on the niggas that played and all the cowards that was down with it. Now it's your nigga right beside you. Hoping you listen, got you paying attention to my ambitions.
I love that feminine vocal. I loved it at the beginning, and I love that it was brought back and really focused on at the end. I mean, there's a ton of lines in here that I'm obsessed with, but I'm still not over that menace line. Ooh. I still want to know, where was that one part that I was like, I really loved that one. I didn't go back far enough. There was that one part. There was like an ad lib I really liked. I think it was the booyah. I love the yas and like, yeah, I really like that. I can't wait to listen to that again. Truly. I loved the sound of that so much. I'm sad we only have one more song left. I want more. Although I am maybe not really thinking about the pain that I had at the beginning of this video. Okay, so we had two that hurt me. We had that one, which still kind of hurt me because, again, in hindsight, I am aware that this was his last album and it was released posthumously. Am I gonna get another Ambitions as a Ridah type song, or are you gonna hurt me again? It's called Hail Mary, which I'm not sure that I'm gonna get out of this without pain. I'm also pretty sure this is the longest song. Okay. She says in fear. And
Machiavellian is
ooh, there's your Machiavelli.
Machiavellian is Illuminati all through your body. The blows like a 12-gauge shot. Feel me? And God said he should send his one begotten son to lead the wild into the ways of the man.
Ooh.
Follow me. Eat my flesh, flesh of my flesh. Come with me. Hail Mary, run quick, see. What do we have here now?
The bell. Also, I don't even know. I've only heard this little bit, and I'm just like, I now, it's like, it's not, it's just like words. I need to calm down. Hearing this, and just after the Kendrick journey, I'm just like, just in these small amount of tracks, I'm just like, me, I'm the GIF, the meme deal with the board. You know the one. Is that Always Sunny in Philadelphia? I don't know. Don't quote me. But that's how I feel right now. My brain is like, I'm like, damn, To Pimp a Butterfly, damn. I mean, like, Mr. Brown and the Big Steppers. And I'm just like seeing the influence, and that's really, really cool for me.
Hail Mary, run quick, see. What do we have here now? I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Revenge is like the sweetest joy next to getting pussy. Picture paragraphs unloaded, wise words being quoted. Beat the weakness in the rap game and sold it. Bow down, pray to God, hoping that he's listening. Seeing niggas coming for me, but my diamonds when they glistening. Now pay attention, rest in peace, father. I'm a ghost in these killing fields. Hell,
Sorry, it's just, I'm trying to separate. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, like, even the wise words being quoted, and it's just, I don't know how, I mean, I guess I can. I was about to be like, I don't know how, I can't even imagine listening to this then, you know? But it's like, part of me is like, oh, like, I don't know that I could have done that. But then you're also like wanting to, you know, listen to pay tribute and to listen to the words. Like, of course you're going to listen to it. But it's also just like, I can't even imagine, you know, both incredible that you were able to listen to this, but then also just like, I'm sorry I keep pausing. Just bless me, Father, I'm a ghost. Like,
killing fields, Hail Mary, catch me. If I go, let's go deep inside the solitary mind of a madman. Screams in the dark, evil lurks, enemies see me flee. Activate my hate, let it break till I'm flaming. Set trip, empty out my clip, never stop to aim. Some say the game is all corrupted, fucked in this shit. Stuck, niggas is lucky if we bust out this shit. Plus, mama told me never stop until I bust a nut. Fuck the world if they can't adjust. It's just as well, Hail Mary with me.
The through line of his mom, too.
Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da. Come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da. Penitentiaries is packed with promise makers. Never realized the precious time that bitch niggas is wasting. Institutionalized, I live my life a product made to crumble. Much too hardened for a smile, way too crazy to be humble. We ballin', catch me, Father, please, cause I'm fallin'. In the liquor store, that's the Hennessy I hear calling. Can I get some more? Hell till I reach hell, I ain't scared. Mama checking in my bedroom, I ain't there. I got a head with no screws in it. What can I do? One life to live, but I got nothing to lose. Just me and you on a one-way trip to prison. Selling drugs, we all wrapped up in this living like the studs. To my homeboys and Clinton Max, doing they bid. Raise hell to this real shit and feel this. When they turn out the lights, I'll be there in the dark, looking eternal through my heart. Now Hail Mary, nigga, come with me.
Oh, it's the time. Oh my God. And knowing this came out after. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Also, him like addressing people in the penitentiaries is packed with promise makers. Never realize the precious time them is wasting. Institutionalized? Are you kidding me? I understand. Okay, let me say this. I understand that there are words that are just used. I know. But still, having institutionalized on To Pimp a Butterfly, like, I live my life a product made to crumble. Oh, but too hardened for a smile. We're too crazy to be humble. We bawling, catch me, Father, please. Past the Hennessy, I hear you calling. Can I get some more? Hell till I reach hell, I ain't scared. Mama checking in my room, I ain't there. And then instead of like I have a few screws loose, it's not even that. It's I got a head with no screws in it. What can I do? One life to live, but I got nothing to lose. Just me and you on a one-way trip to prison selling drugs. We all wrapped up in this living life as thugs. To my homeboys and Clinton Max doing their bid, raise hell to this real shit and feel this. Like, when they turn out the lights, I'll be there in the dark, thugging eternal through my heart. I'm not gonna lie. I need you to understand that when I first heard it, I thought he said through my art. And I was like, which, I mean, I guess heart could be his art because I get that. But regardless, this coming out after? Wow.
When they turn out the lights, I'll be there in the dark, looking eternal through my heart. Now Hail Mary, nigga, come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da. Come with me. Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what do we have here now? Do you wanna ride or die? La da 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 da.
They got an APB out on my thug family.
What? I didn't see a feature. Okay, Castro. Oh, there's a lot of more people on. Okay, Castro, Young Noble, Bridge is, oh my God, I don't know. Is it Gaddafi? Daffy? I'm sorry. I know I'm screwing that up. Prince Ital Joe? I just wasn't expecting that, so I was like, wait, what?
Since outlaws run these streets like these scandalous freaks, our enemies dying now. Walk around half dead, head down. K blasted off a Hennessy and tie. Tronic mixed it. Now I'm twisted, blistered, and high. Visions of me, thug living, getting me by. Forever live, and I multiply, survive by thugs. When I die, they won't cry unless they coming with slugs. Peep the whole scene and whatever's going on around me. Brain kinda cloudy. smoked out, feeling rowdy, ready to wet the party up. And whoever in that motherfucker, nasty new street slugger, my heat seat suckers on the regular, mashing in a stolen black act. Integra, cock back, 60 seconds to the draw, that's when I'm dead in your feet first. You got a nice gap, but my heat's worse. From a thug to preaching church, I gave you love, now you eating dirt, needing work. And I ain't the nigga to put you on, cause word is born. When I was broke, I had to hustle till dawn. That's when the sun came up. It's only one way up, hold your head, stay up. To all my niggas, get your pay and wait up.
If it's on, then it's on. We rake beat breaks, outlaws on the paper chase. Can you relate to the shit I do?
Oh, Outlaws. Okay, I've heard that before. Okay, so that. Okay.
I be the shit I gotta take. Dealing with fate, hoping God don't close the gate. If it's on, then it's on. We rate beat breaks, outlaws on the paper chase. Can you relate to the shit I don't got? Be the shit I gotta take. Dealing with fate, hoping God don't close the gate.
Come with me, Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what you be having.
We've been traveling on this weary road. Sometimes life can be a heavy load, but we riding like a bullet. Hail Mary,
Hail Mary,
we won't worry, everything will curry. We're free like a bird in the tree. We won't worry, everything will curry. Yes, we're free like a bird in the tree. We're running from the penitentiary. This is the time for we liberty. Hail Mary, Hail Mary.
Hail Mary, nigga, run quick, see what you be having now. Do you wanna ride or die? La 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 la. West Side, Outlaws, Machiavelli the Dawn, Solo, Illuminati, 7 days.
Oh my gosh. Also, the idea of, I wasn't even thinking about this when he says mama and then Hail Mary. Mary. Ooh, wow. The last person, somewhere in the Caribbean maybe? Who was that? Was that the Prince Italjo? I don't know if I'm saying that right. Oh, I loved that. We free like the bird in the tree. This is the time for we liberty. Ooh, okay, let me go back a little bit. Every single song I loved. The beat, the mute. I mean, I loved all of them in their entirety, but the beats, it really created space for every vocal that was present, and it never overshadowed. You know what I mean? Like it just, I don't know. There's something about that. I really loved it. They got an APB out on my thug family since the outlaws run these streets. Oh, and outlaws run these scandalous freaks. Our enemies die now, walk around half dead, head down, K-Paws off there. Ooh, now I'm twisted, blistered, and high. Visions of me thugging life getting me by. Forever live and I multiply, survived by thugs. When I die, they won't cry unless they come in with slugs. Peep the whole scene and whatever's going on around me. Brain kind of cloudy, smoked out and feeling rowdy. Damn, I liked that. Ready to weather party. Nasty new street slugger, my heat seeks suckers on the regular. The way he said mashing in a stolen black act integra. Oh my gosh. It's when I'm dead at your feet first. You got a nice nap, but my heat worse. Also, from a thug to preaching church. I gave you love, now you eating dirt. To explain. Ooh. Needing work, I ain't the to put you on. Cause word is bond. When I was broke, I had to hustle till dawn. That's when the sun came up. There's only one way up. Hold your head, stay up. And the fact that it sounds like with the bell that feels so church-like and like gossipily, it almost feels like a countdown kind of thing too. Wow. I loved the I don't gotta be the shit I gotta take, dealing with fate. Hoping God don't close the gate is damn. What do we have here now? We've been traveling on this weary road. Sometimes life can be a heavy load. Yeah, wow. But we ride it like a bullet. Hail Mary, Hail Mary, Hail Mary. We won't worry, everything will be curry. Like everything will be good. We free like the bird in the tree. We running from the penitentiary. This is the time for we liberty. Oh my God. Every song is so good. I'm just processing. I don't know what you want from me. This is my first video of the day. I still have other videos to film, and then I have to live stream this evening. And my brain already feels like mush. My brain cannot be mush this early in the day. And yet here we are. Like, I'm just supposed to do final thoughts. I'm just supposed to like summarize what I just heard. I haven't even processed what I heard. Okay, well, I mean, I think that pretty much summarizes my final thoughts. I mean, I just really loved that. The storytelling, I mean, that was a range for sure. First two songs and then those two songs. And, you know, one of my mods had even said, and they really were not kidding. It was, what did they say? 4 different albums, 2 songs, each representing the earlier, more introspective style and the later era after Suga, is it Shug? I don't know. Night got him out of jail. Yeah. It really did show like the range. That's crazy. I loved the production elements. I loved his ad-libs, the lyrics, the storytelling. I mean, just that little bit I heard, I'm like, yeah, I get it. I'm sure you're sitting there now being like, you don't even get it. Like, you don't even, like, you can't. I'm aware I can't say that because obviously I haven't heard how much more there is, but I just mean in the sense of just from that little bit, it's like you're just getting a peek into why he is beloved and is regarded in the way that he is with his art. Just that little peek. And it's not like I didn't know. It's not like I didn't believe. Obviously, it's different when you get to actually experience it yourself. You can have an understanding that this person is, but to actually hear it and see it, feel it kind of thing is just different. And obviously, like I said at different points in this video, just seeing these inspirations in more recent works, you know, like with Kendrick in particular, that inspiration, you just feel these little threads, but done in such a beautiful way in some of the storytelling, not only like the topics and all that stuff, which I understand they're not the only ones to rap about that. That's not what I mean, but you know, you can see it and I don't know if this is going to make sense because quite frankly, it doesn't make sense to me, but it's like part of me feels like if I say this, you're going to be like, okay. But I don't know any other way to describe it. It genuinely feels. It's not just that you can see it in some of the words, it feels connected. Maybe it's just in the way that Kendrick seems to convey such genuine admiration. Maybe it's just feeling the realness and authenticity in his music that feels connected, but it genuinely, to me, really beautiful connection and this embodiment while also still being uniquely himself. You know, like that's not meant to diminish Kendrick in any capacity. Obviously, I freaking love him. He's one of my favorite artists of all time now. I mean these things the most respectful way, you know, but it's like, I don't know, it's more than just I don't really know how to articulate it, but it's more than just topics or words. It's like a feeling. Like I don't, music speaks to people in different ways. And I guess the best way I could summarize it, and again, maybe you're gonna like, fair if you're like, girl, what are you talking about or whatever, but I'm trying to figure out how to like word this right. I obviously want to be respectful. Like I always feel like I'm a visitor in this space and I don't want to try to take on things. I just want to be respectful of that line, aware of my own privileges and how I'll never fully understand and grasp in the same way. I understand that I am a white woman with an immense amount of privilege. Would never want this to come across as if I'm trying to like claim something because that's not my intention, but I just mean like musically, it kind of feels like going home. And again, I'm not saying you know, it's like when I've gone through the Kendrick journey, this feels like, of course. Like, of course this speaks and feels, I don't know, I hope this comes across the way I want it to, though. Genuinely don't want to overstep my bounds, but it's like the feeling of listening to this. It's new to me. I've never heard it before, but somehow it's familiar. Maybe that's why the word like comfort or home came up first. Maybe the best way is to say it is like, it feels familiar. I hope this makes sense to you guys, or maybe you can articulate it better than I can, but that's how I feel, so I'm trying to articulate it. I don't know. I'm just here. I need to end this video. Okay. I loved it, clearly. I'll be excited whenever we do get into more Tupac in the future, for sure. Just from what I've seen, I think I'll love it and enjoy it, so excited for whenever that day comes. So, but yeah, I'm sure I missed a ton. I can't even imagine how much I've probably missed or maybe misinterpreted or something. But, you know, please, as always, let me know your thoughts. You know, what did I get right? What did I get wrong? What did I miss? And I will see you guys in the next one.